Hello, welcome again. Now up till now we solved two problems which have some simple shape or having less dimensions. Now let us move to the next problem which having some more dimensions and which is slightly complicated. Now same thing is here again. X is given, the origin is here. Okay, so the first step is what we have to again the first step is what we have to locate the position of front view and side view. Now here x is nothing but the front view, so obviously here a side view will be there. So from here origin is here, is it? Now O, the front view is towards the right hand side of origin, that's why while drawing here it should be towards the left hand side. So this is nothing but in this region there is a front view. Similarly, your side view is towards the left hand side of the origin, so while drawing here the side view should be towards the right hand side. So here is the position of side view, and the top view should be below the front view. Here is the top view. Okay, now just make a box for that. Front view, side view, and top view. Okay, once the position is fixed, then next task is what you have to make the box. So for understanding, we'll solve this problem with the help of a scale or drawing instruments. So now the length of front will be 40. Now these dimensions are not visible, so what I do, I will just overwrite here. This is 40, this is 10, 20, 10. This will be 50, this is 15, 3, 5, 22.5, 15, and this one is 10, this is 12. Now I think it is visible. So the length of the front will be 40 and its side will be 50. Is it? This is the front view. The total length of the front will be 40 and total height is 50. So we want to draw the box having length 40 mm and height 50 mm. So just draw this. This one is 40, then the height will be 50. Let's join this. Okay, similarly the length for the side view will be, this is the total length of the side view, which is 30, which is given here. The length of the side view 30 and height is same, which is 50. So again we want to draw the box having length 30 mm and height 50 mm. This is your XY axis. Similarly here XY axis is there. Okay, now for drawing the boundary for the top view, the same thing is there. There is no need to observe the diagram. You will just project the lines. I will project line here, this line here up to the axis, this line here up to the axis, this line here up to the axis. Then just take a rounder, and now your top view will be here, so we have to just project these lines like this. Okay, then let's draw these lines. So this is the box for top view. So its length will be 30 and its height its length will be 40 and its height will be 30. Similarly here height will be 50, this length is 40, this is 30. Okay, so the dimensions are given. We'll produce a box first, then when we're looking from the front view, the total length is 40. Now this line is nothing but this line. Okay, then what we have to draw? We have to draw the step. Okay, the distance for this step from this line is 50 and from this line is 50. So from here 5 and from here 5 and its height will be 3. So what we can do here, from here we'll take 0.5 and 0.5 here and 0.5 will be from here, is it? And then its height will be 3. Here 3 is given. Okay, this is 3. So we'll just draw 3 mm, 3 and again here 3. We'll join this. Okay, the next is when we look from the front side, this part is visible, hold this part, again this part is also visible. Okay, this much part is visible. Now this length is, this height is 30, 30 is given here. So what we do, and this is now this 30, this point is here, this point is here, and this point is here, this point is here. From here it is 30, so we'll take 30 is it? Then this is joined, so we'll just join that. Then next is what? Now this curvature will be there. Now this part is having some arc, but when you look from the front side, and if there is a two-dimensional, this orthographic projection is, it have only two axes, x and y. Now it is two-dimensional, that's why we will not able to show that curvature, so it can be indicated by a straight line. Okay, so for this particular line, now this point is nothing but your this point, and this point is nothing but this point, so we will not able to show the curvature, that's why it becomes a straight line. Similarly, we have to draw this line, so this point is nothing but this point, and this point is nothing but this point, so we'll join this. Fine. Then now I want to draw this one and I want to draw this one. For that its length will be 10, and from that its length also 12. So what I do, I will take 12 from here, this is 12, and again similarly 12 from here. Okay, now we have to know this distance also now, because there is a gap, only this is visible, this is visible, in between this there is a gap, so this gap is nothing but 12 mm. This 12 mm is given here, is it? Okay, so this one is 12 mm, so what we do, we'll just take 12 this one is 12 and again this one is 12, and for this we'll just join this. Okay, the next important thing is what? The circle is also visible to us. So for a circle, the circle is at the center of this, so this the center point of the circle is given as 15, so it is a distance of 15 from the center or from the baseline, so I will take 15 and I will get the center of that circle. Now obviously this center is at this center of this line, so this will be 30 again, and I will find the center at the 15 or 20 or 40. Now this length is 40, so this, the center of the circle is at 20 from both sides, so at the 20 will get the center, and at the cutting point will be exact the center of the circle. So here we will get the center of the circle, and the radius of the circle is given. See, 5, 15 and 522.5 is given. 515 for this circle and 522.5 for this arc. Now 5 means what? It is the diameter. So what we have to do? We have to draw the circle having diameter 15 mm. Means we have to draw the circle having radius 7 mm. Is it? So we'll take the distance 0.75 in the compass. Is it? And we have to draw this circle. Fine. The dimensions for this circle is given, having the diameter 15 mm. Diameter 15 means what? Its radius is 7.5. Okay, now this much part is visible in the front view. Now this should be dark line, this should be dark line, so we have to make this dark. And also this must be dark, so this will be dark, so only this much will be visible in the front view. I hope that you understand this. Fine. Then next thing is what? We just move to the side view. Now the side view from here, so we have to look the side view from this way. Now total length of side will be 30, which is here. Now this point is nothing but this point, and this point is nothing but this point. Now this is a straight line up to the topmost point. Straight line up to topmost point. So this point is nothing but this point. So this will be a straight line. Is it? Then after that I want to draw this line, which is having a length 10 mm. So from here I will take 10 mm. So that point will be here. 10 mm. 10 mm will be there. Then next is what? I want to draw, see, only in your side view this much part is visible. Near side view this much part is visible to us. Okay, now I already draw this line, now I want to find this point. Now this point, a distance of 30 mm from base. Okay, this is the base, and from here I will draw this point having 30 mm. Okay, now the important task is what? This is not a, when we look from this way, a curvature is observed. Okay, in case of front view this is also curvature, but that curvature is inside, so that's why we are not able to draw that. But here the curvature is fully observed, so anyhow in case of side view, anyhow I want to draw this curvature. Now for drawing that curvature, what we have to do, the radius of that curvature is given as 22.5. it is not diameter, it is radius. Okay, so the radius of that curvature is given as 22.5. so what we can do here, just okay, so from that what we do, we'll take a radius 2.25 in the compass. And from here we'll draw one arc, and instead of that what we can do here, if we go for this particular point, now this is the center. Okay, now the curvature of this will be a 22.5. so what we have to do, we have to find the one common point so that it will be a curvature. So hence what we can do, just take a 2.25 in the compass. Okay, as the radius is 22.5, we'll take a 2.25 in compass, and from here we'll draw the one arc, and from here we'll draw the second arc. So exactly at this point we'll get the common center for that curve, and we'll just draw this curve, or just draw this arc. Is it will be here somewhere. Fine. Okay, now anything remain in the side view? Nothing. So up to this it is okay. Now from this side of there will be nothing, so we'll just remove that. So this is your side view. Now this circle is not visible in the side view, but it is there. See, it is a hidden, that is not visible to your when you look from the side view, but that circle is there, so it is hidden. So we also show the hidden parts with the help of the hidden lines. So everything you have to project. This is the center, then again this is the hidden part, this is the projection line. It has to be matched. Then this is also a hidden part. So everything you have to project with the help of hidden lines. Okay, this circle is not visible when you look from the side view, but is it there? It is inside. So with it is hidden, that's why we can indicate that by using a hidden lines. Now let us move to a top view. Now when we look from the top view, already we draw the boundary for the top view. Now initially also I told you that there is no need to draw the top view or any one of the view by observing the diagram. If you draw the two views correctly, then there is no need to observe the diagram again for drawing the next view. Okay, now just make a boundary dark so that it will be clear visible to you. Okay, now again just project all these lines. Everything you have to project. Again same, you have to project this one also. Okay, now the length for the top view will be 40 and height for top view will be a 30. So now I want to, when we look from the top side, this part is visible, this part is visible, this part is visible, and this part is also visible. Whether it is a curvature, no problem, but that will be visible. And when we look from the top side, this point will be matched to this point, this point will be matched to this point, so whole 30 mm will be occupied by the top view. Now what we do is, I think it is not visible clearly. Okay, now it is visible. This will be clearly visible, this is clearly visible, and this part is clearly visible, although it is a curvature, but it is visible throughout. So now already we draw this part here, okay, and the end point means, okay, so here the point will be there, and here the point is there, okay, and for the this much distance is how much? Again this distance is 10, so again we'll take a 10 which is already there, 10, 10, okay. Now this part will be completely visible, so we'll make that dark, and okay, we'll show this part here, we'll show this part here, this part here, and this part here, and below that, so this will be like this, is it, and below that this part which is now this point, I want to show this point, but when you look from the top side, this point will match with this point, so this is nothing but that point, is it? So again I repeat the thing, there is nothing to teach, everything will be depend upon your observation power. So your observation power can be increased when you solve or when you draw a number of problems. I think that this is clearly I think the problem will be clearly understood, and I request you, or I suggest you, that you have to draw all these problems that we explain in these particular sessions. You have to draw this in your sketchbook as assignment. I will check when the college will start, okay. This is your assignment and you have to complete it, okay. We'll soon come very soon with the next problem. Thank you.